Hoi hoi chummers, this is Dan the GM, and I'm bringing you Season 2 of What the Dice. This season, 5th edition, Shadowrun, homebrew. But we're not here to talk about me, we're here to meet the players.
Hi, I'm Jared. I play P.Dexter, a petty Deckard who has a score to settle.
I'm Ethan. I play Cypher, the street samurai with questions to ask.
I'm Tizzy. I play Voltage, and it looks like we're going into this face first yet again.
Hey guys, Nightland here, and I play Sparkles, that satyr that has a pocket full of dynamite and a booty like how? Listener discretion advised. Content warning level green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter. Foul language. Sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
The camera fades in and we find ourselves in the Renraku building. Floor 14. We look around and the bullpen has been disassembled and pushed off to the side. Long tables with chairs are laid out. A projector is on and we see the terms break time lit up on the screen. We look around to see what we see. We see metatypes of all kinds, from orcs to dwarves to minotaurs to satyrs, all in some form of lower grade suit, all talking and discussing what they've learned in the morning class. We realize it's Saturday and we're standing in the Renraku building, but that also means our nondescript elven friend is somewhere. The camera slowly pans and we see our friend staring at a door. The glass is frosted and it's a manager's office. Zooming in, we see Manager of Technologies and Research as we look down to see who owns the office. Currently, it is vacant. We look and we see a sparkle in this elf's eyes. It seems as if this is the job he wants. With a quick shrug, he reaches down, plugs in his earbuds, and as the music is getting ready to play, we hear the static. I know, Judge. With all these runner raids going down, it's not a good idea for that metal band that's all runners to come through. Yeah, I know. Look, I think it'd be a great thing to see them again. I've only seen them once. I don't want to trap... Wait, hold on, Judge. My red light's blinking, which means I'm live. Hey, everyone, this is NSBox. Sorry about that. Apparently my little red light that was supposed to tell me I'm going live started blinking, and I was on the phone with Judge. But that's neither here nor there. Well, what happened last time? Well, it seems as if our runners are having a little bit of problems with security. That's right. This milk run might have just gone a little sour. With these runners split up, we got 2 scouts over at a soy bugs. And then we got our big old troll and our friend Voltage inside, hopefully being able to get this car out in one piece. Well, who knows what's gonna happen. Now, how about I stop a jibber-jabbering and I'll let you get on with the story, shall we? The camera pans down this long main drag. We see some blue and red lights flashing as there's 2 uniformed Golden City guards standing at what looks like a booth for a security guard. A guard stands inside and there's a conversation. But this conversation isn't what we're concerned about. The camera quickly pans to across the street where there's a nice little cafe where the camera zooms in on P.Dexter and Sparkles as we hear Sparkles giving the heads up to her teammates that there's some berries and cherries that are here. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, how many do we have out there?
Looks like 1 car with 2 dudes. They're talking to the guard now.
All right. If you can't keep us posted on where they're going.
Yeah, I'm watching them.
Hey, Voltage.
Yeah, what's up?
You heard Sparkles?
Oh no, what's up?
There's Berries and Cherries outside. 2 of them.
Ooh, okay.
They're talking to the security guard up front.
Yeah, I saw them scan my vehicle earlier. Don't think I want to go hot on Golden City.
You do, you're on your own.
Heard loud and clear.
Now, did you forget to pay a parking ticket or something?
Not to my knowledge.
Alright, well, let's try to figure this out a little quicker and be ready to deal with the city guard when they get here.
Yeah, so how are we going to do this? Are we still going to try to get this car out of here? Or is it going to be a quote, fix a car and leave it there, no problems officer, form a new plan later?
We may have to come back for it later. If we have to, we do. I don't think you want to spend a day in a jail cell, do you?
No, I'm sure you don't either.
No, I have better things to do. So we'll see. Let's see how this plays out. But let's try to get this job done.
Alrighty.
So what is the plan?
Sparkles.
Yeah.
You got any of your chew toys on you?
Yeah, I always got some chew toys.
Can you take one around the corner and set a short fuse so it blows up?
I'm sure I can find a dumpster and chuck something in it, but there's a lot of cameras around here. We're in Hightown. Can you see if there's a blind spot?
I will look right now.
Are you going AR or full VR?
AR.
All right.
I want to search the cameras in the area.
All right. So what I'm going to say is we're going to give you a matrix search so that we can do a quick gander around.
Okay. Sounds perfect. 5 hits.
With 5 hits, you do a quick glance, and you can see that there's one that's supposed to be like kind of aimed towards the dumpsters. You know, people that own these companies want to make sure that people aren't sneaking out and having a smoke break. But as we all know how wage slaves are, someone has taken the time in just nudging the camera with a broom, a stick,
Ever
whatever.
so slightly.
Ever so slightly, to that the only about half of a dumpster is visible, and it is the half that is probably locked anyway, or the half that you probably don't want to open because that's where all the smelly stuff is. Granted, it is a dumpster and it is all smelly, but that's besides the point. But there is a small blind spot that is about the size of a large motorcycle. Basically big enough for a couple people to sit and smoke in without being on camera.
All right. And can I send a screenshot, or do I just need to guide her verbally?
You're just going to have to guide her verbally because AR, you're basically just getting icons in your vision.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it the right side or the left side?
It is the left side. It is the side that is away from the main street.
So she's got to get past it.
No, she could literally just go out the back door and
right on. Okay. It's this restaurant. Okay.
It's basically where all the baristas go to smoke when they don't want to deal with people like y'all.
Tell me I don't know. Because I do. That's the type of shit I used to do. All right, Sparkles.
All right, where I'm going?
I've got a spot right around the corner. We need to get you through the back door because the blind spot's on the inside of the alley against the dumpster. But one of those things going off inside of that tin can would make a hell of a wreck.
Yeah, easy. I mean, it's just a soy box.
Yeah, it's just a dumpster. It'll be fine.
I mean, I could just go out the front door and go down the alley. Do you really think I gotta go out the back door here?
If you don't want to be seen on the camera.
All right. Who's working behind the bar? Behind the counter?
A couple of local college students, probably people that you probably don't really know because they don't want to be known. They come in, do their job, and go home. Well, let's put quotations in do their job. This is a soy box after all. It's probably got some automation going on in the background.
No, that's fair. Any of them have tattoos or piercings? Look like a smoker?
Roll your edge. Let's find out.
Yeah, that a girl. I got that full moon energy tonight, boys.
3 hits.
3 hits. Yeah, you see one of the baristas but leaning on the counter, and he's got that, couple of gaugers, couple of tattoos, but he's got that itch that only a smoker has. That, scratch the neck, look at the clock. Scratch the neck, look at the clock.
All right, she's gonna go up there with her wonderful little satyr charm. Is he like human, elf, orc, what?
Dwarf.
Did you say dwarf?
Dwarf, yes.
All right. She'll come over to the edge of the counter, like wherever he's closer, and be like, hey. Tss.
He stops for a second, looks, and kind of gives the fake Soybucks smile. Welcome to Soybucks. How can I help you?
Yeah, no. I was curious. Do you have a cigarette I could bum, dude? I'm fresh out. I kind of want to step out back. I don't want to have to go down the street.
Yeah, give me a Nuyen and I'll give you one.
Hell, I'll give you 2 if you let me step out back so I don't have to deal with the bright berries and cherries out there.
He seems taken back for a brief moment and then just kind of chuckles it off. Yeah, that show is really good. As he goes and grabs a cigarette and hands it to you.
Thanks, man. Where's the back door? Over there? She'll point.
Yeah, right over there. He points towards like a little alley or little walkway where there's the bathrooms and then a side door.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, she'll dip out.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll kind of make sure that she's wedged really good behind that dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, all right, am I in place?
I'll confirm.
Yeah, she's in place.
Perfect. Stuff it behind that.
How full is this dumpster?
About waist deep. So when you glance inside, because it's got the little slide arm on the side, as you glance inside, you see paper cups, old coffee grounds, soy grounds, whatever you want to call it, cardboard, plastic.
All right, she's gonna light the cigarette up, get a good cherry on it, and aim it towards like the dry cardboard or something that's gonna catch fire.
Okay.
And as she's doing that, she's gonna sub-vocal up to Voltage and Cypher, being like, I'm about to make a distraction for you boys, so whatever you're doing, do it soon.
Copy that.
Alrighty.
Hey, Voltage.
What's up?
You drive. Since we got it open, you can't take the car. I'll drive your truck.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. If we're gonna keep one of them, I want it to be the more expensive one.
And she's going to, once she sees the fire starting, but it's still, small, she's gonna come back in and join Dexter.
All right, so before you get to walk away, since you are throwing a lit cigarette, I need you to roll your throwing weapons skill so you could put it where you want it.
Okay.
This cigarette is not considered aerodynamic. I'm sorry.
Yo, that's not true. You ever had a bee fly at you, homeboy? I can flick those things with precision.
I mean, all right. I'll let Sparkles.
I'm just teasing.
Okay, I was about to say I'll let Sparkles argue that it is aerodynamic, but
I mean, I got 5 successes.
yeah, that's gonna put it right where you want it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You ever had those hornets get you? Ooh, they hurt.
Okay. Sparkles, as you watch that cigarette land, it bounces. The cherry seems to almost go out, but then it rolls into a nice little nestle of a bunch of receipt papers or receipt
Oh, those
pieces.
things catch fast.
So you've definitely got a little fuse going.
All right, when she comes back in, and if she's passing that boy that gave her the cigarette, she's just gonna hand him like 20 creds and give him a little wink.
He pockets it and just nods and just suddenly just disappears into the back.
He never saw me.
So, Voltage and Cypher, what is your plan? You have so much time before things go downstairs. So what's your plan?
Oh, I was thinking we were going to wait for them to get distracted and then we would just drive the cars on down.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, Sparkle said they're pulled up right in front of the doorway out, aren't they?
Currently.
Well, if you remember the blueprint on the bottom floor, there was an in gate and an out gate.
Yes.
So it's not like there's one entrance. There's technically an enter and an exit.
Yeah, there would still be a guard downstairs to say hi to when
Yeah.
on our way out.
How good can you lie? Tell them something's wrong with the car. Or just mash the gas.
You have the papers. You're supposed to pick it up anyways.
Cypher. So we have quite a bit of time here. We can put the donut on any of the tires.
No. You don't have time. You've got...
Oh, you said plenty of time. I thought you said we had plenty of time.
No. You have however long it's going to take a receipt paper to ignite.
Oh.
So, you've got maybe a minute to make your plan.
All right, look. You drive, like I said, you drive the nice car. I'll take your truck. If they ask why you're taking it, tell them the starter is giving problems. We're going to take it to the shop, run a diagnostic, and bring it back if there's no problems. We'll contact the owner if needed.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right.
And if things go south, do I just punch it through?
I mean, yeah, that thing's built like a tank from what I understand, so...
I guess follow my lead, so I guess I would be in front.
Yeah, just don't punch it unless we absolutely need to.
Right.
Can I hear this conversation?
Probably. I figured we're broadcasting to each other.
All right. So hearing that, she goes, I think the truck should lead and not the nice car. We want to sell it. And if it gets scratched,
Okay.
right? I mean, it's his truck, but I would imagine the truck's better for it, wouldn't it be? For, quote, punching through something?
If I remember correctly, that the Bentley actually had more of an armor class than my truck did.
Oh, well,
Dan can confirm that if...
I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, okay, whatevs.
Body of 12. They're both body 12.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The Bentley is going to be a faster car.
All right. Yeah, I'll lead. But you're going to do the talking still, Voltage.
Yeah, if they come up to your car, just send them back to me.
Okay. You're the boss. Boss.
All right.
You can always say that you came out here because you know them, like, personally or whatever, and you said you would. That's why you're out there. I don't know.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
As you come down this ramp, the fire starts to ignite in the dumpster. Neither of the guards saw the fire. None of the Golden City guards. Let me check the parking garage attendant.
Wow. Well, I mean, eventually they're going to start smelling smoke and garbage burning.
Mm-hmm.
So, give it a minute.
Okay, wow, even worse.
We got some deadbeat security. They don't notice shit.
And the parking guard critically glitched.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
So he is watching TV now and has decided that he is done paying attention to the world around him. But the two Golden City guards do not see the fire current. As you come down to the first floor, you see those berries and cherries flashing, and the patrol car is parked at the ready, facing down the main road by the exit. The entrance has both the arm down as well as the gate that you passed through when you first came through. So there's basically two plastic gates on the entrance, as well as two plastic gates on the exit. What's your plans there, buddies?
Sparkles is gonna message. She goes, okay, Berries and Cherries hasn't noticed the fire yet, boys. Make a lap around the parking lot.
Okay, copy that.
They should notice soon. They just seem to be blind. But don't worry, it'll keep burning. That smoke's gonna get bigger.
Okay, we'll, I guess, do another lap around. We'll do a lap around the area.
So this parking garage isn't huge, so doing a lap might draw attention to you. I just want to make sure that is stated.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Now-
maybe we can just be. I don't know what this thing is here in the middle of the map here.
Elevators.
Elevators.
Those are elevators. Can you see through them?
No.
Can we just have the cars in that area?
Absolutely.
So just out of sight and
Mhm.
just sit there?
One of the Golden City guards did notice the fire. Sparkles and P.Dexter, you see him look over, and he begins to go towards his squad car and is retrieving something from the trunk.
And Sparkles is letting him know, all right, Guard's going back to his car. He's getting something.
Okay. Watch him.
What about the other one?
Hey, everyone. This is Dan, the GM, and I'm welcoming you to the mid-roll. So, we're going to make this short and sweet, I absolutely promise. Don't forget, if you want to help us grow as a channel and help fight those giant, mean, vicious algorithm dragons, you can like, subscribe, rate, review on any of the major podcasters or on YouTube. That absolutely helps us a lot, just with the algorithm part of things. But if you feel like that's not enough, and you actually want to throw a couple of new yen our way to help us keep the lights on and produce more quality shows, you can head on over to patreon.com, and we've got a couple of tiers going on. For any of the paid levels, you get a shout out. So let's get that shout out taken care of. Lady Lumi, A Relic, and Ethan, thank you so much for your continued support. Every time I see your name on that Patreon page when I'm doing my updates, brings a smile to my face, and I can't thank you all enough for the support. For those wanting to join us, or for those curious on what we have in the works, we do have a Patreon exclusive podcast that Nightland and I are working on. We are still working on the storyboarding aspect of it and figuring out exactly the plot we want to do. Now, it will be a one-on-one, at least in the beginning. We might bring in other players. We don't entirely know just yet. So if you want to keep an eye out on that, head on over to patreon.com/whatthedice, and we'll keep you posted as we know more. And all that done, all the What the Dice stuff taken care of, I want to now switch gears and talk about the community at large. Now, if you've been listening to us for a while, you know that I try every month to highlight a podcast, someone that we either know personally or we've had a lot of interactions with, or even promo swaps. Just people in the community that we feel deserve more eyes on them. This month, of course, is Resting Glitchface. This is an amazing group, and I highly suggest checking them out. These women are amazing actors, and their GM has an amazing storytelling technique. So if you want to check them out, check out their promo.
2081 has been a hell of a year for St. Louis, Missouri. An astral anomaly left a 2-mile radius around downtown a toxic hellscape, and the residents have been left to pick up the pieces, but the hits just keep on coming. At the center of it all are the Glitches, a Shadowrunning team made up of Bianca the Face, aka Eris, Val the Technomancer, aka Binary, Joe the Muscle, aka Collateral, and Jet the Sneak Thief, aka, well, Jet. Some of us are better than others at sticking to a code name. The girls attempt to navigate the criminal elements of the St. Louis streets, all while looking out for themselves, each other, and the people they love.
If you want more of the Glitches, feel free to drop into the Gamers Table Discord or check us out on the socials at Resting Glitchface. You can find us on all major podcatchers or check out our Patreon. Thanks for listening.
I do have links to their Spotify as well as their Twitter in the descriptions, so if you want to check them out, you have all the ability to do so. That is all I have for the mid-roll. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode, and as always, may the dice gods bless your every roll. The other one is still standing by the guard post for the garage.
That one's at the ready.
They're technically always at the ready. You do not see him, like, his hand is not on his pistol or anything, but he is definitely keeping an eye out of what's going on.
All right, what did he get from the car and what's he doing?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
5 for me.
4 hits for me.
Both of you notice him grab a red fire extinguisher, as well as this strange bluish, blackish ball that has some red striping on it. If Sparkles wants to give me her demolition skill, we can see if you can ID what it is.
Yeah, I do. Let me find it. 6 successes.
6 successes. You definitely eye this thing from a mile away. It is something that the Golden City Guard has started to carry in case of dumpster fires. Basically, it is a ceramic ball that is filled with a compressive gas that is designed to completely kill fires in enclosed environments like dumpsters or small buildings.
Ah, crap. So he's going to easily negate her distraction.
Or he's having it in case that the fire extinguisher is not enough. It's hard to say because he's carrying both.
Alright, looks like he's going to go try and put out... The one's trying to put out the fire. The other one's sitting outside the car just kind of looking around. Is there another blind spot I can go set off this time and actually, shoot toy?
I'll look.
Give me an edge roll.
Me or Dexter? Alright.
One hit.
There is another blind spot, but it's over 2 doors.
It's 2 doors down, and that's fine, because that way you're already on the move.
Yep. Alright. She'll get up casually. Just pretend to be like, yeah, I'll see you later. Kind of like waving bye to Dexter. Or like, she'll be back and head out and make her way up the street.
Alright. As you make your way up the street, you find this dead zone, and there's a dumpster, but it's more food. It looks like it's the dumpster for a stuffer shack.
Oh, she's actually going to use one of her smoke grenades.
Okay. As you walk over, you can see one of the stuffer shack guys is tossing trash in there. He stops, looks at you, and goes, "Yeah, what?"
She just gives him a little peace sign, pops it in the dumpster, and keeps strolling. Because he ain't going to be able to turn that off.
You literally see his eyes go wide, and he goes running.
And she's going to go running too.
Hell yeah.
Now, my question is, Sparkles, which one are you using?
No, it is a smoke.
Okay.
She's not tossing a boom boom. Not yet.
It is clear by this guy's reaction, he thinks you just chucked a grenade, like a actual grenade, and is running for his frackin' life.
Is there a manhole cover, or am I going to have to run down the alley and turn left or something?
Roll your edge.
Alright. Dang, I got 4 successes on that one.
4 successes? Yeah, there's a manhole that you could jimmy up real quick if you need to.
Yep. She's going to hop down a man cover.
Roll your strength for me.
Oh, crap. And that's just straight strength, right?
Yes.
Hey, 2 successes.
It takes you a little longer than you'd like, but you're able to get it open, and you have successfully climbed your way down.
All right, once she's down and safe, she goes, "All right, Dexter, I'm in a manhole. Can you see my smoke yet?"
Are you timing this, or are you using your remote detonator?
She was using her remote detonator.
Okay. So you have control of when it goes off. So
yeah, it's going off. As soon as she closed that cover, she lit it.
All right. You hear knowing you probably don't have any type of audio indicator, so you see the red light on your detonator go from red to a quick flash of yellow to green, letting you know that it has been activated.
Let me know when you boys can see the smoke.
I need perception checks from P.Dexter, Voltage, and Cypher.
We can, we're inside the parking garage. We can see the smoke.
You would see smoke, yes.
Oh.
Because smoke grenades produce a lot of smoke. Like, this would look like a small fire.
Gotcha.
Which actually kind of works that guy went running, because it'll make it look like he did it.
3 hits on my side.
Capped 4.
Okay. Alright, okay. So, your diversion worked a little too well. Not only did the Golden City Guard see it, the one that was still on the station, or still by his car, but the parking attendant saw it. Instead of running to put out the flames, he is running into his squad car to call it in. Especially since he saw someone running away. So now they have a potential arsonist on the loose.
It's what she wanted.
I think that's our cue to leave, guys. You ready, Voltage?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. We will start heading towards the exit.
And how are you going?
Him in front, me behind.
Yeah.
All right, so going slow, steady.
Yeah, casual.
Yep.
All right. As you are pulling up to the gate, the guard of the garage house, or the parking garage, moves over to that window and holds his hand up for you to stop.
All right. Go ahead and stop.
He steps out, looks at you, and...
So, everything okay?
Go talk to the elf. He's in charge. I just drive stuff and fix things.
He nods and walks past you and over towards the sports car that is behind him, behind you. Voltage. There's a light tap on the window as this parking guard is standing there, looking at you kind of suspiciously.
Hello.
So, everything's good?
Oh no, we actually have to take the car over to the shop. Mechanic in front said that the starter isn't working properly, so we're gonna check everything and then bring it back when it's all good.
I need you to roll your con.
3 hits.
The guard looks at you for a moment and goes,
Can I see the orders for this car again?
Oh, absolutely. Let me check. Now, is that going to be on my comlink, or is that going to be a paper? We have a printout. Did we leave that in the Talon?
Nope, you had it.
I had it on my person. Okay, I'll hand it to the guard.
and then can I also get a judge intentions roll?
3 hits.
It's definitely feeling like this guy is trying to stall. You're not entirely sure why, but he's definitely suspicious of something.
Is this the same guard as last time?
Yes, it is.
You just saw us a few moments ago. Is everything okay on your end?
Yeah, see, here's the thing. This order doesn't say anything about the car needing to be removed. It says that the tire and the battery. And then I've got conflicting orders for a different car on a different level. So I need to call my admin to find out what's going on. Do you mind giving me a couple of minutes?
Sure, go ahead.
He takes the printout and walks into the guard booth.
On the comlink, I'm gonna message over to Cypher. Hey, so he's taking the paperwork inside. Seems like he's trying to stall. How much longer you think we should wait before we need to either punch it or kind of nudge forward to get his attention to come back out?
What's he saying he's doing?
He's saying he's checking the paperwork because he has information on a different vehicle and that the car was not supposed to be removed. It was only for the battery check and the tires.
Hey, P.Dexter.
I heard you. I'm on it. I'll see what I can do.
As you are all sitting there working on your different aspects, you see those Berries and Cherries start to drive. The original dumpster fire has been put out, and the Golden City Guard enters into the squad car, and both of them drive off. As you hear the sirens kick on as they are now driving towards the other fire.
The security guard is in his booth across from me, isn't he?
He is standing pretty much right inside the door, and it looks like he is on the phone, but his eyes are on both of those vehicles.
Okay.
So I'd say if listening in, I'd be like, sounds like you guys can wait if the Berries and Cherries left while, Dexter does his thing, make sure the paper's good. I'm trying to find my way out of the sewer.
Say hi to the sewer mutants for me.
Will do.
Get a selfie while you're down there if you can.
Oh, she'll totally snap a selfie.
With the sewer mutants.
Yep.
P.Dexter, what is the plan? What you got? What's going on in your Deckery brain?
All right, boys. Well, what I'm thinking is I can get you a distraction and you smash that gate and get out of there.
Do we want to go hot like that? It seems like we almost got this under control.
Yeah, paperwork might pull through.
Maybe disable the phone call. That way he has to make the call himself.
Kind of what I'm thinking. All right, I got to get somewhere a little bit more private.
Bathroom.
Yep.
There is no... So you're going to just go wirelessly and try to hack into the host that way?
Oh, Dexter, actually, can you get into the phone call and pick up as the admin?
I don't think so. Then I got to lie to him. I'm not very good at that. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. I got a couple ideas.
So, going to go pop a squat in the bathroom and
Yep.
pass out?
Yep.
How hard is it going to be for me to find my way out of the sewers?
It could take you a little while.
Because I was hoping to come up and maybe, like, distract the guard, you know, give him more of, like, a screw it, like, thing, but...
Give me a knowledge city, Golden City. Knowledge area, Golden City. We'll see how well you do.
2 hits.
Yeah, it takes you a little longer than you'd like to get out, and you end up about half city block the other direction.
Ah, crap.
All right, Dexter, you find yourselves a nice little squat in a pot. You sit down on the toilet, and how are you gonna do this? You just locking it and then like planting your foot against the door so no one opens it, or how do you plan on staying comfortable in the porcelain gods?
Oh, no, I don't want anyone busting in on me. I'll definitely put my foot against the door. Get like a long lean back.
Can you put on like a ringtone that's of you moaning, so no...
No.
Nope.
Poop on a loop?
On a loop.
You sure you don't want poop on a loop on your deck?
Just fart noises? Fart noises, yeah.
All right. As your deck starts to play, not believe I am going to be adding this sound in. The pained groans of a man who's just had too much coffee and not enough fiber. The world slowly digitizes to the crescendo of a splashing sound, and we find ourselves in the Matrix. In this wireless world around you, there is a lot of noise and spam because you are in a public environment. So you will take negatives.
Didn't he leave himself like a tag to get back in easier?
I know where it is.
Yeah, he knows where it is, but he wasn't able to tag it.
Yeah, I failed that.
No. I was trying to help.
I know.
When he's in Hot Sim and in the Matrix form, can he still read off messages from our Comlink group messages?
Yes, it forwards to his head. It forwards kind of like a Twitch chat. He can have it like pop up on his hand or in his peripherals.
So he can also contact us while also in theirs at the same time.
It takes him a little longer, but yes.
Okay.
So we are going to start out with a good old-fashioned Matrix perception, because you're trying to find the phone the guy's on, right?
Okay. I got 3 hits.
All right, with 3 hits, yeah, you see the comm link that the guy's on, and it's hardwired, so you'd have to get into their communication array to interrupt this call.
Okay, can I go find that node?
Yep, give me another Matrix search.
Okay. 6 hits.
With ease, you fly around and you find that hidden node and pass in.
Okay. I'm gonna go right to their entertainment, the little entertainment room I found that controls basically a glorified MP3 player.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go into their sound system essentially and put on, and this won't take me but a moment, baby, because I already got it loaded, the gnarliest fucking troll rock you can find.
Oh yeah.
I want to blast that as loud as I can.
All right, go ahead and roll your, give me a hacking roll.
3 hits.
With 3 hits, this is a glorified MP3 player. There's no security on it. The reason there's even a door here is because it's probably considered a quote-unquote essential piece of equipment. So plugging in whatever music you want is a very, very simple task, which you were able to load up the gnarliest, the hardest, the troggiest metal you could get your little decory fingers on. Now, how loud do you want this to be is the next question.
But I don't want him to be able to hear what's coming out of that phone, or whoever's in that phone to be able to hear what he's saying.
So you're going to need to bypass some safety features.
Right on. All right.
So the first thing you need to do is you need to get yourself some marks on this lovely safety protocol that is inside this system.
I'll hack on the fly. Man, that one dice is crooked, but it's gonna land on a good die. 5 hits.
Alright. So you have gained a mark and you only need one to edit the file. Now you do see a couple of safety features. You see things like volume cap, which looks like they've capped this at a moderate 5 out of 10. Give me a logic roll.
1 hit.
With 1 hit, yeah, you kind of remember this MP3 player having options. Because you remember someone talking about, hey, be careful not to bypass the safety protocol with the volume, but you can't remember if this is the exact model. You don't know if it's the P3982 or is it the P3522. There's something about this particular MP3 program that there was something about the safety features, but you cannot remember the exact thing. So 10 would be uncomfortable and loud and would probably do the job if you wanted to go that route.
Absolutely.
All right. So give me a roll so we can see if you can get the system to do what you want.
5 hits.
With 5 hits, a quick little command here, a quick little unlock code here. Who the hell just used 3 ones for a passcode? Lazy. You go in, you turn the volume up to 10. Anything else you want to do in the Matrix while you're here?
I want to see if I can disrupt that phone. Yes. I want to disrupt that phone call once that music goes off.
All right, so the music is already going to go ahead and get started because it's an MP3 player.
Then I'm going to try to just at least disrupt his phone call so it starts. If I could just cause some static.
So you're basically wanting to add spam into this network?
Yeah, that's.
You're going to need to find a stronger host point. So give me a matrix perception. Or a matrix search, matrix search.
4 hits.
With 4 hits, a quick look around, you do see the communication room. And there is a spider sitting in there. And it looks like the spider is the one on the comm. It looks like his admin isn't who he was calling. It looks like he was calling their matrix spiders.
Okay.
But with a quick glance, you can definitely tell that he's not having trouble hearing, but it sounds like just based on body mannerisms and stuff like that, it looks like he is almost having to yell even through the matrix for this other guy to hear. So the other guy is definitely having problems hearing what's being said to him. The spider is able to hear, but is not able to get the information out as easily. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else before we jump?
Nope.
All right. As we jump back to the garage and we hear the throbbing, pulse-pounding metal that only Trog metal can give, the camera slowly pans over to the truck and the sports car sitting at the exit as we see a guard yelling into a comm link, clearly getting more and more frustrated. And we are ending this episode here. The camera fades in and we find ourselves back in this meeting room. A lot of these other meta types have sat down and are prepared with their data pads in hand. A finely dressed human, his hair slicked back and in a very fine, brand new, form-fitting suit, starts to walk up to the front of this room. This nondescript elf that we have been palling around with and watching looks at his watch. He has another minute or so before he needs to sit down. As he's reaching to pull out the earbud from his ear, we hear that familiar static. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is a trick I don't think I've ever heard a Decker using. Built-in speaker system, really badly secured MP3 player, and Trog metal. You know, it sounds like a winning combination to me. I don't know why more people don't do it. Besides, a quick power surge will shut down the sound system, but that's neither here nor there. If you need to interrupt a call and you ain't got the time, I mean, it's not a bad idea. Maybe our other deckers out there can take note. Man, who knows? Well, the team is just that one step closer. They got them berries and cherries off them, and they are just got one guard between them and that sweet taste of victory. Well, then selling the car. Lord knows what they're gonna get for it. But it seems like they got themselves almost out of this trouble. Well, I hate to do this to you, my friends, but the tracker is beeping. That means I'm getting spotted, so we need to end it here. So, until next time, stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded. And never make a deal with a dragon. This is Etta Sparks, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.